Before the recap begins, here's a word from our sponsor, the Avomance Upper Shopping District Association.
Are you overwhelmed by the crowded lower shopping district? Looking for somewhere more wide open to spend your hard-earned diamonds?
Are you an aspiring shop builder on the Legacy SMP who wants some fresh, scenic real estate to stake your claim? Well, look no more. Osta has you covered. Come on over to the Upper Shopping District Mesa, home of only the greatest prices from the greatest builds. From Usta's current stores, you can choose from buying a supercharged drink in the giant perfume bottle, stacking up on plant decor in the sapling shop, and having hell at your fingertips in Nether Your Mind.
Osta is partnered with the Golden Stick and Legacy Honey Pastor, so there's really no reason not to trust him. Just get past the Unreliable Investigations Office and you're there. Osta. More for me, more for you.
Terms and conditions apply. Shopping at Usta stores may induce heat stroke, underuse of your netherite hoe, and the inexplicable urge to increase self-sufficiency. Copyright Avomance Upper Shopping District Association 2020.
Welcome back to Legacy Weekly. Our designer is Demima, our writer is Noteworthy59, my name is Matthias Stinson.
And my name is Superside Kian. Due to time restraints on the part of our writer, we will not be covering streams from now on unless a particular legate is on a stream-only schedule. So, now more than ever, Legacy Weekly encourages you to check up on the streams of your favorite legates, especially if that's all they can do right now.
If you'd like notifications of every Legacy video or stream right as it comes out, head to the description and join us on the Legacy SMP fan server, where you'll be able to chat with us, fellow fans, and even a couple of legates.
And with all of that out of the way, here are the events and highlights of the Legacy SMP this week.
I'm not asking them to troll. I'm just maybe asking you to do just a little bit of my marketing for me.
Starting off with our totally real sponsor, Avomance, who goes on a medieval district tour in his first ever Legacy stream, hosted in part by a bunch of legates.
Say hello to Helium, everybody. Ignore Jimmy Dimas, that's a rubbish name. Helium is the name of the horse. I don't care what anybody says.
Of course, this wouldn't be an Avo video without something being done at the Orc Village. This time, it's a molten fire pit, complete with steaming magma patches, meaty haunch roasting on a spit, and several large rib bones.
That's probably alright. What do we think? That looks a little bit more like a haunch, doesn't it?
Speaking of fiery places, Pearlescent Moon does more work on the nether roof road grid, using andesite slabs and stone pressure plates to spawn-proof the entire thing.
Alright, so this is going to be a massive tank. This is going to be absolutely bonkers.
From the sheer amount of channel point redemptions building up, Pearl digs out an aquarium under her industrial base to fit all the fan-named fishies. The enormous chamber, though still lacking its water, features tinted windows set into the coastline wall.
We could also add like a little frame around the window, just to kind of make it stand out a little bit more, maybe with some cyan terracotta or something.
If big industrial aquariums don't tip your fancy, try huge lakes overshadowed by floating islands, like those that were just constructed by Achilles. A new circular pool is blasted out and filled with water, fed with a pair of waterfalls from the island above. Inside one of these islands, Archie adds chest towers in a warped pallet cave, scarred with blackstone and illuminated with shroom lights.
Logical Geek Boy also turns to new storage solutions this week, digging out a huge hole to make way for chests and filters. He also subtly alters the iron farm's output pipe to drop into this hole.
All of the iron and the poppy should go into that water stream, gets pushed this way, and then should end up going into that cobweb and then falling down.
After excavating more around the Nether Fortress Crossroad and lighting up the Soul Valley, Logic builds up a variation of a self-designed Wither Skeleton farm, able to pump upwards of 730 skulls per hour, compared to the original's 530. To accomplish this, 16 uniquely named piglins are captured and roller coastered into their pods.
And then he can fall through the bedrock. Yes, and he should get launched off. There he is. He went, yes. Okay, follow him this way.
They bait out the Wither Skeletons from their platforms of Wither Roses, coaxing them through a portal and to their doom, whether it be by fall damage or netherite sword. Logic's sorting system awaits, quickly filling up after the first AFK session.
Oh yes, look at that. Yes, it's worked, and we've got quite a few skulls. That is brilliant.
And lastly, there's Nashcrafter, who shows us her perspective of the District Decider and underground chaos, as well as a lag fest at the post-melon with sausage.
Oh my god, what's happening? I just did a 360. How did that happen?
Building a private warp farm with the hot dog and harvesting its resources for her roof. Nash builds a large house on wheels as her first fantasy base. It conceivably could have been pulled by a giant once, and its left side has partially sunk into the ground over time.
When you hang the little twinkly, like almost like Christmas lights up in your house, that's what I wanted to try to emulate with this.
And that's about it for this recap. Our designer is the Mima, our writer is Noteworthy59, my name is Superside Kian.
And my name is Matthias Stinson. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this recap. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week on Legacy Weekly.